for someone who is starting out, is there like a time frame that they should consider? Because building a brand is hard. I'm sure you also have like your own story in terms of like since when you started and since up to when you popped out. So for someone who's starting out, how long should they expect to take before their brand sort of start catching on?
For your brand to be hot, at least people understand it and it's everywhere, I always say give it 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months is a good period for you to even have built your own consistency. Musema hivi, consistency beats motivation 100%. Because for you to be motivated, it means there's a drive, there's a reward system that's already in place. Consistency is not based on any reward system. It's just based on you building habit. So consistency will always beat motivation. Utapata, for you, even the days where you're unwell, because you've consistently built this podcast, you will show up. It's a consistency thing. It's nothing to do with, you're getting monetized, that's good. That's a result of your consistency. But it's not the driver of why you consistently show up to your podcast. That is just a habit you've built. So habits will catch on. You'll start building your content, being on these applications, engaging with people. I always say give it 6 to 12 months. That way you will become sticky. Yeah, so that people now look for you. They go to their TikTok. If you don't pop up within the first few minutes, now they're going to search for you. Same on your Facebook. They'll go to search for you. Sijamuona leo. That 6 to 12 months of consistency will build that for you. Then people will start now to take keen attention and notice to who you are. But I always say the first step in true brand building, a sticky brand, is clarity on who you are as a person. There's something I say, drinking from every cup is what gets you poisoned. You have to know who you are. Otherwise, you will jump onto every opportunity that comes your way. Let's say you're a farmer, you're on TikTok, you've started getting noticed 3 to 6 months in, then you've started getting to brand deals. Nani wants to send you their seeds. This one wants to try out their greenhouse technology. Who. Drinking from every cup will get you poisoned. Clarity on who you are is the first way to build a sticky brand, because then that means you are not easily persuaded into doing things that were not your long-term goal. Don't make long-term plans with short-term people and short-term things. Knowing who you are, what problem you solve, and why you care to solve it. We are all solving a pain point. So there's that general thing that we're always talking about. Solve a pain point should be why you're starting a business. No, I don't say that. I think it's because I'm in marketing and comms is essential. So I say it's more so why you care to solve that pain point. That is the difference between why you've started this podcast versus someone else who has a competitive podcast. It's why you actually care to do it. Otherwise, you're all solving a pain point, because you're trying to demystify this agricultural space for people. But then why do you care? That is where the actual source lies. So knowing who you are, building consistently for 6 to 12 months will help you have a sticky brand.
Yeah, so it doesn't happen overnight.
No. It's consistent. Lazima you put in some work hapo. Kitambo it used to be quick because there were not too many. But now you can imagine how many other people are on the platforms.
And the thing about I've also noticed about the niche is that there's always someone on the internet who sort of resonates with you or who have similar ideas that you're trying to portray. So they are always going to find you. So as long as you stay consistent and do it for a longer period of time, the algorithm is sort of going to pop them to you. So you can do it in a few months and you're okay, nobody's watching.
Ama you start saying, oh gosh, I'm now starting to see competitors. Sasa mimi si produce content kama wao. Because there's also that part of the algorithm where you start now being brought creators like yourself. 3-month, 6-month mark there. Most of your algorithm starts bringing people like you. I don't know why they do it. I don't know if it's to build your morale to now do more, but that can dishearten you even more than disheartening you at your content is not being watched. Kama kuna kitu inaweza kudishearten is to see your competitors, your fellow farmers who are also creating content. That is part of the algorithm. That starts to happen right before you start elevating. You start being shown what your competitors are doing. Most of the time they do it to try and show you which type of content hits, which type of content does not hit, how they are shooting their content, the structure of their content, ndio uone mahali you should put yourself. But right before you hit, you start seeing what competitors are doing. Yeah.